right, welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. We are here for our Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, where our adventuring party has made it to the Palace of the Heart's Desire, or at least the Garden of the Palace of the Heart's Desire. We'll see if they make it into the palace. Oh, look at that! Bob already coming in on the treat time. He's gonna beat Ragnarok to it before Ragnarok gets here. Uh-huh. Oh darn, Dylan, we have to open a new container of treats. Oh darn. I'm sure you're upset about this.
She came home from the store yesterday with all sorts of treats for me and the boys.
For you and the boys, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh. Alright, so while I open that up, let's go ahead. Yeah, Bob is trying to both add the chaos and avoid the chaos at the same time, I think, with the treats. add the chaos of beating Ragnarok to it, but avoiding the chaos of the dice goblins. Yes.
Hey, thanks. I can stretch up my legs now.
You're welcome. All right. So let's see here, and it rains treats. Yay, raining treats. All right. Okay, so before we get into today's game, our regular schedule here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, we have, in case you have not watched it, on Mondays we have our Candlekeep Mysteries continuation, or the continuation of the Story Seekers, which they are now level 19, these characters, and they have just met a level 20 wizard that has joined their party, and now we have the wizards nerding out over in the corner.
We're plotting and discussing to make Team Nerd the best it can be.
Yes. Yes. This is when I regret some decisions that I previously made. Yes.
Like
or decline being addressed as Team Nerd.
You're not. Bludger's not Team Nerd. Bludger's Team Bludger.
Bludger's team calling us nerds.
It's Team Muscle Mancy. By the way, she bought my new book. Off the presses.
Hot off the presses. Yep. All right. Welcome on in.
I just got
there.
an image of Bludger ironing stuff to make his book hot off the press.
all proceeds go to help me buy diapers and such. Because now babies aren't cheap.
That's true.
And neither are having a wife.
I mean, there's a reason that you have to have the tavern and stuff as well. So join us for that on Mondays, as Team Bludger has had a kid, and yeah. Then of course we have our Valheim days going. We didn't get to play yesterday, and I missed it so bad. But then we have, of course, our Wild Beyond the Witchlights on Friday, and our Strict 7 College of Chaos on Saturdays, which is truly a chaos campaign, right down to the fact that it is a homebrew campaign. So join us for our Strixhaven campaign on Saturdays at 6 p.m. So,
Let's hope I don't eat someone's familiar.
I mean, unfortunately, you don't have any familiars to eat.
Not yet, which is surprising for a party full of spellcasters.
I mean, it's true.
Dude, I have to juggle like 3 different accents, actually.
I know, I'm like, let's not be confusing here, Ragnarok. Jeez. No, not at all. We've got Bludger. It's like he plays 3 different campaigns with me or something.
I know, right?
With
It's like I played it a couple times a week.
on my kids' table today, one of the kids says, we've made a rule. 2 of us are going to do accents, which means the rest of you have to do accents. No, they didn't use the term accent. They used the term voices. And I was like, you do realize that your regular voice is a voice, right?
Nope.
And they're like, oh. You have to do accents. And I'm like, no. Yeah. So it's like, there's a difference. Your regular voice really is actually the voice of your character. Yeah. So, all right. With all of that, let us go ahead and...
I already got my notes all ready.
You already rolled Toll the Dead. I mean, I figured you were ready at that.
I have to check. It breaks.
I know it does. All right.
You'd rather you get into it and then I say, hey, fix it.
I know.
Yeah, technically that spell doesn't break every level, but that's neither here nor there.
What's a level?
Right?
Something we haven't seen in a long, long time.
Right. Except for, all of the recently. You just leveled up not too long ago after you killed a third hag.
Yeah. What about that there second level up,
No, that's not a thing.
Legendaries level up?
I mean, technically, second level is a thing.
No.
But it could be a thing. You could be the first person to make it a thing, and then we'd all have a thing.
That only happens on Saturdays, not on Fridays.
What afternoon level?
The afternoon level?
Yeah, early supper, aka level.
Yeah, dinner levels.
Level in the morning, level in the evening.
Susan's already like, oh god, this is gonna be one of those nights.
I want to point
She
out...
knows that walking into this. She knows who she has.
You guys already missed the reference in chat that I made to the Truman Show. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Because they said, there was good morning, good evening. I said, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah. Yes, cause they think I'm Oprah or something, right? All right.
You get a level.
You get a level.
Does a 14
record.
persuade you?
For the
No.
record, Telvin would make an excellent student body president.
He would totally make a good student body president.
Eat your problems 2022. Let's make it a campaign.
Okay. You already did.
He'd also be really great at preparing students for eating.
That's true. Both the literal and figurative versions of that. All right.
Is 2 14s enough?
No.
They'd be like, did he say he beat his opponent? No, he eat opponent. It's different.
Yes.
I mean, you could always tenderize them first.
Group.
Oi. Just
Oh,
oi.
I like 'em chili. I like 'em chili.
All right. So, with that, we have our adventuring party that consists of, for the Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, we have Echo, played by Tor.
Hello, gonna feed the dog.
We have Deacon, played by Ragnarok.
Parody.
We have Masan, played by Bill. We have Oburn, played by Cooper.
Help.
We have Sapphire, played by Belinda. We
I don't have a word. Hold on. A human head remains conscious for around 20 seconds after being decapitated.
well, that's rude. We have Mr. Ruffles, played by Bob.
Santa Claus!
And we have Rennick, played by Steve.
Hi there.
I'm not sure how you're supposed to follow that up, Steve. I really don't.
I was lost.
I need to put you further in the beginning of the line order because I'm not sure quite how you're supposed to follow up Sapphire and Mr. Ruffles. Okay.
That was my name.
All right. So, with that, okay. When you last left off, our adventuring party here had just made it to the Palace of the Heart's Desire Garden. All right. And let's see here. A beautiful garden that it is. Get zoomed in here. After making your way into the garden, you found that there was a group of people that were within the garden, specifically within a pavilion area. two of which were frozen in place. There was several that were not, and you did get a little bit of conversation with them. You also saw that there was some badgers that were playing musical instruments there for musical entertainment. There were teas and cakes that were on the table here at the pavilion. And you actually walked up to the argument about putting, what was it? It was jam before or after the cream on scones. And I want to, because Cause is in chat, I want to point out, this is the Friday group, and I did not make this scones because of the Blue Bathrobe Cult. It was actually scones in the story. Although I would have totally done it had, I know, right? Scones. So I would have.
Always the damn scones.
I know. I would have made it scones had it not been scones, but it was already scones that they were arguing about.
They're in the Feywild. Are these like just scones? Because I mean, I feel like just scones would do really well in the Feywild.
Well, you didn't ask about that.
Patent
But I'm asking now.
They are berry scones.
So yes, just scones. Okay.
Yes, they are just scones. Yes.
Just cornered the market on scones.
She
in the
did.
Feywild.
She did. Yeah. All right. So with that, you had found a farmer that has an awakened carnivorous pumpkin. You had a let's see. You had found a noble aristocrat high elf gentleman named Lord Eld, who had been transformed into a living statue by wild magic, emanating from his family crypt. You found a headless dwarf who communicated by stomping his foot to yes or no answers. You had found a brown bear that had been, thanks to an awakened spell, he is able to communicate with you. He had actually been, a curse had been put on him because of a cruel river spirit who resented him for eating their fish. So they awakened him. And then there was another human noble who Echo really enjoyed due to the fact that they had a magic quill that named what was it? Dictato. That wrote down everything that the lady said. All right. Bye, Cause. Yes, there was a very needy cat in the background because he's got in trouble.
Okay.
Yes. So
He shouldn't bite me.
I mean, there's that. So you had conversations with all of these people, and the two that were frozen in time is a halfling, male halfling, and a female orc. Which the noble, human noble, the woman, said was from the world of Eberron, much like she was. As the clothing and stuff, they were able to know that they came from Eberron. So yeah.
Yeah, if only there was some other kind of mystical, magical artifact from Eberron that one could bring into the game.
If only
Perhaps
there
in-
was things like that.
Perhaps an item of a flintlock capacity that could fire gunpowder.
What's gunpowder?
Yeah, that thing they bring in Eberron, you know, it kind of grows on trees out there and such.
Oh, you mean
You mean the rifle I gave somebody?
you mean cannon powder? Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, you could sprinkle it on salad.
Yeah, that's
Makes it real crunchy.
yes.
Just gotta be careful not to bump into anyone.
And it gives it a real kick.
It does. I heard this about them. It's too
Or
bad
a
that's
keel.
not a thing.
I
Wouldn't be
mean,
so much of a kick as to be a kill, as in they keel over.
I'm gonna grab the rifle I gave to somebody earlier. I'm
Yes.
gonna find the gunpowder, and I'm gonna put some of it in some of the tea and drink it.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
We're gonna start this off right with a con save because you decided to ingest gunpowder. All right. So you're fine. You're fine. I was really hoping you were gonna roll something really low and then it'd be really funny, but no, you're fine. Yeah.
Hey,
No fire magic
I
around
hold it up
Sapphire
to,
for like an hour.
that's death. Who was I gonna hold up to? Deacon, wanna try?
Yeah, I don't think that stuff looks like it's safe to eat.
I mean, I'm a knife.
Yeah, but you're also kind of a rock amalgamation.
I mean,
A pretty one, but, you know, you're still made of stones and such.
And such.
makes you hardy.
If we flash a light on her, does she glow like a prism?
I don't know. You want to try?
Yeah, the back of her head kind of has that luminescent look to it, so, you know, I kind of figured it would, but... Anybody got a light? Oburn? Echo?
Do you have a light, Echo?
I have something, but I don't think that's safe.
I like how we turned to Echo for the magic.
I have light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it on Sapphire's head.
So, you get a lot of very pretty colors going on on the ground around Sapphire.
Ooh.
It's really pretty.
Okay, now move your head back and forth, and then go.
It's a neat party trick.
I'm glad my cat ain't here. It'd be chasing your head shadows all over the ground.
It's true.
Both of them.
It's true. All right. So, also amongst this area, you do have the very beautiful garden that is here as well. The scent of roses, cowslips, hyacinths. There's the ring of standing stones rising from the flower beds. There's glittering streams, as well as a large pond, and the like around here. It is very pretty. You also have two large towers, one here and one here, that are full of trees inside. There is not a roof to these buildings. Amongst the actual garden, there are many fruit trees, and there's a lot of very frozen things here. Frozen not from cold, but frozen in time, including pixies suspended mid-flight or frozen mid-frolic in the stream. There are birds that are frozen mid-flight. There's even bees and stuff like that look like they are about to land on a flower. There are some forest gnome gardeners that stand rigidly in flower beds. Some even climbing up small ladders or frozen mid-watering of plants with their tipped-over wooden watering cans with the water frozen pouring out of it. Yeah, it is very clear that this was a very busy garden when it got frozen in time.
These birds here frozen in midair and such.
They are. There are some of them, yes.
That one there is all cattywampus.
If we unfreeze the birds while they're like frozen like this, will they fall or will they just continue flying?
That is a good question.
Did I unfreeze the bee?
You did not.
Have you guys explored it all? Like, have you just hung out at this table the whole time?
I said something to explore for us.
You did. That's how you knew that the trees were in the towers.
Well, I was talking about the people here.
The people, no, they've pretty much been at the table enjoying, because that's what they were told. They were told to come to this table and wait here, and representatives would come for them. They've wandered around a little bit, but mostly they've just been at this table.
You know, you gotta care in it sometimes. You gotta go find the representatives. Because sometimes they just tell you they'll come for you just because they don't want to deal with you.
Well, that's rude.
It's effective, though.
Do I see magic?
This whole thing is magical. Like, the whole garden is just magical.
I bet we'll get help before you do, because we're gonna go straight in.
One of the things that does glow more than just the very pretty, overarching magic garden is on the fruit trees there are some glittering gold and silver fruit.
Can I inspect it?
Sure, there are auras of divination magic around the gold fruit and abjuration magic around the silver fruit.
I will tell everybody.
Yep, abjuration around silver and divination around gold.
Ooh. I'm pretending I know what that means.
Okay. I like it. You're doing a very good job of that, Mr. Ruffles.
Right.
I have no idea.
Protection, and the other one is future.
Well, we can't just sit around here and drink tea forever. Though the stones are quite delicious.
Right, I need some alcohol. Tea is terrible on its own.
I'm gonna pick some of the fruit.
Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. Which ones do you pick? One of each, or?
Why, 3 of each.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you pick 3 gold fruits and 3 silver fruits. Okay. That would be the gold would be apples. Silver, let's say, it doesn't specifically say what kind, so let's say, I don't know, what?
Just bananas.
Let's say bananas, why not? Totally, why not? Silver bananas, why not?
Silver banana.
Sure. It's a little hard to peel, but, it'll be fine.
That's just is what that is.
So apples and bananas,
Can I check to see that's anyway normal to do in the Feywild? Like, that cannot be a
Sure.
thing.
Because
Is anything
everything here is totally and completely normal.
I'm like, we're in the Feywild. Is anything ever normal?
Not really. That's kind of the point of this place is that everything's all top.
I'm just... Can I just check it out,
Yep.
see if it's safe or something? Investigation, Arcana. What do I need to...
That would be
Yeah.
Arcana, I would say. So, I mean, realistically, it's not the weirdest thing that you've ever seen. But, being gold and silver, that's a little weird, but it's not the weirdest thing. But you do know that sometimes, if fruit or vegetables have magical properties, they will tend to be changed in color so that they are not, or that they are more easily recognizable as magical.
Are they like squishy fruits?
Do you want to...
Which one is which
Yes.
again?
So,
Apples.
apples are abjuration... Hold on. Apples are... let's see. Gold is divination, silver is abjuration.
Well, I mean, when in the Feywild.
Thank you, Bob. You get DM inspiration. That is the total reason why I said yes to bananas.
Every time anybody says it. That's
Exactly.
The first thing that I think of.
Exactly. I like to eat apples and bananas.
I like to eat apples and bananas.
Exactly. That's what Bob just put into Twitch chat.
Sapphire is going to sing that while she grabs an apple. And
Okay.
takes a bite.
You're gonna take a bite? Okay.
I mean, when in the Feywild.
Okay. So
I really want to know where she pulled that apple out from.
off the tree of apples that are gold.
I was like, I thought I pulled it off the tree.
So you take a bite, and this is the best tasting apple that you have ever had.
Guys, you need to take them all.
Yeah.
Do you keep eating it past the first bite?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a banana.
Okay, Sapphire, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws for the next 24 hours.
Ooh. I feel much
Echo,
poison
you said you were eating a banana? You gain 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Does that stack? Like, if you eat multiple bananas, do you get 10? Ooh. Interesting.
Hey, are you eating the apple or the banana?
So, Sapphire ate an apple, Echo ate a banana.
Yeah, well, I guess I could try to eat an apple.
Okay. It
See what
is...
all the hell.
It is... Like, it's weird at first when you're biting into a golden apple, but once you get past the fact that it is gold, it is the most delicious apple that you have ever had. And if you eat more than half of it, you get advantage on wisdom saving throws for 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, if it was that good up front, I might as well finish the whole thing.
There you go. All right. Okay. So you start grabbing more apples for later, okay?
Can I eat an apple?
Yes. Do I roll to see how many I grab?
Sure. Roll me a d6. You want to eat an apple, Echo? Okay.
Yeah.
So, you grab 3 apples, Sapphire.
Yay.
So, as soon as you eat half of that apple, Echo, you start feeling funny. Your 10 hit points are gone. Your temporary hit points are gone.
They don't stack. Interesting.
Apple. But if I eat another banana,
Mm-hmm. So you can have one or the other, not both.
Unless it's a new day, or unless the hit points don't go away, right? Right?
You can have one or the other, not both, at the same time.
Okay. I mean, might as well take some of the bananas for the road too, you know.
Roll me a d6. You get 3 of those as well, apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Which one gives you hit points?
I don't.
So bananas give you 10 temporary hit points. Apples give you advantage on wisdom saving throws.
That is interesting. I need to
That's why
study
I'm like-
more.
That's why I'm like, taking some for the road. Yes.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Deacon, you notice that the streams that are here, the water is frozen there as well. And you see that there are fish that are frozen in the water as well.
That's just a waste of good fish.
Can you walk across it? Like, Can you Jesus that shit?
Would you like to try?
I mean, I was asking Deacon if he was gonna try. I'm not over there. That was out of character.
Are you asking me if I can walk on water?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I guess if it's frozen, I can.
Would you like to try?
Even if it's not frozen.
Yeah, no, that's kind of a not a thing, really and truly. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a try.
So as you step on the water, it will hold your weight. However, it does have the consistency of like a soft dough. So you kind of squish in a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can in fact walk across it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Wait, where am I on the map?
Let's see here. Where are you? Let's see. I don't know what. Where? We'll just pull you onto the map because I don't know where you are on the map.
I'm down here.
Oh, there you are. Yep.
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 The water I am.
Wherever. I figure you guys are kind of exploring around at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is the pond that is down there, and yeah, you can definitely go check out the pond. Give me a perception check while you're out over there, please, Deacon.
All right. Get my papers.
All right. So the willow trees that encircle this sheltered pond, there's lily pads that dot the mirror-like surface of the water, and there's even dragonflies that are not frozen that dart about, feeding on motionless fireflies that form an unmoving cloud just above the still water. It seems that the dragonflies showed up after the magic had frozen this area. And you're out about like 4 or 5 steps out onto the water before a delicate hand made of water black as winter's night silently breaks the water's surface. A hand clutches a crown made of silver needles. Below the hand, under the surface, a school of shimmering black fish that is also not frozen seems to take on a vaguely humanoid form.
None of that is weird.
No, not at all.
Well, you know, is it offering me the crown?
It seems to be offering you the crown.
Well, you know, it's about time. You know, you devote your whole life to the carnival. You're out there walking guests around there and showing them all the fancy sights and such. Never once get to be voted the monarch and whatnot. Even though you're doing all the damn work. Yeah, it feels nice to be appreciated and recognized for one's contributions to society.
Is he saying this to himself or saying this to
he's
the fish?
totally both.
Right? Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the crown then.
Okay. All right. So this crown, like I said, made of silver needles, is difficult to handle. The pricking of the needles, you have a feeling that if you hold on to this for very long without something to hold onto it where you're not actually physically holding it, will probably become a form of discomfort, but not unbearable, just very, very uncomfortable.
Right. I guess I'll try to gingerly put it on my head and see how it fits.
Okay. All right. As you are going to put it on your head, you hear a gentle voice on the wind, in a language that you understand, which, go figure, that it would choose something you understand. It says...
More than one language?
I mean, do you speak more than one language, Deacon?
Yeah, I speak a couple. You know, when you hang out with carny folk, you kind of learn to pick up a few things. But I speak Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay. This is actually in Sylvan. And you hear, it says, the beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, the first in history.
Yeah, go look at my fancy crown.
That looks painful.
Yeah, it's a little interesting, but yeah, what's a little pain?
You put it
Awful saying stuff.
you put it on top of your hat and it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
It's got some fancy words and such. And then I'll repeat what it's whispering to me.
Okay. I just put it into the chat.
So, did we hear it talking, or was it just to him?
It was just, well, I mean, if you were over there by him, you would have heard it as well on the wind if you speak Sylvan.
Nope.
Yep, but I repeat it in common.
Yeah. Okay.
It covers the general crowd.
There you
search.
go. You repeated in common. Okay. All right. So you have found a silver needle crown. Okay.
That's very self-explanatory.
Right? It's
Yeah.
very self-explanatory.
It is the perfect adornment for my hat.
It really looks good on your hat. All right.
Does it look like those bachelorette party cowboy hats with the
It kind of
tiara
does
on
now,
it?
yeah. Kind
Yeah,
of.
Deacon's now on Bridezilla's.
It's kind of that versus the what is it, the crown of thorns that like all of the Jesus statues wear.
See, I told you he's Jesus.
I know, right? He
Not
walked on
all of
water.
them.
He got a thorn crown.
The statues I don't recognize as Jesus do not wear those.
Yeah, that's the ones.
That's why I don't recognize them.
Yep. So, where are the rest of you guys going, or what are you doing in this garden? Deacon found a crown. What are you guys doing?
I gotta look around a little bit. I'm like, oh. Let's see. I already checked out the rock circle. I want to see what this thing is over here.
Okay. So, you head over to that, and you see a marble fountain rises from the plinth on the bank of the stream, overflowing with time-frozen water that spills from the mouths of sculpted animals. The frozen spray surrounding the mountain creates rainbows in the air around it. And, Echo, are you with Sapphire? Sure. There is a magical aura of transmutation magic that is around this this fountain.
Ooh.
Yep.
Can I pick like a flower or something?
You can
and
totally.
put it into the fountain.
Sure. You can do that. The water here, it much like the water that Deacon found on the pond, it has the consistency of dough, like a soft dough.
Sweet. Ew. But does it do anything to the...
It does not do anything to the flower. Sapphire, you want to play in the rainbow water?
Yes.
I figured as much, so I was just wanting to ask. Okay.
Here it comes.
So, okay. So, it's like the water is very much like Play-Doh. So you can totally play with the water in the fountain. If you pull it out of the fountain, it turns into the consistency of normal water. But while
Ooh.
within the fountain itself, it's like the consistency of Play-Doh.
I'm gonna take one of my bottles from leftover potions
some
and I'm
water
gonna
on
get
this
some of the
flower.
water in there.
Okay. What was that, Tor?
Sapphire, put some water over this flower that I picked.
Okay. Nothing happens to the flower. Hey, Sapphire. Give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
Hey.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. So you sit there, you're playing with this water. It's really cool. You have a jar of or a potion bottle, empty potion bottle. You fill it up with this. As soon as you pull it out away from the fountain, it turns into regular water. You have a feeling that it is the fountain that is magical, not the water.
I mean, I got some water. Yeah, I'm sure I'm probably thirsty. We haven't drank from our water skins in a while. So I'm gonna just drink it.
Oh, okay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
Yay.
No.
Am I dead? Am I
You're
just
not.
dead?
You're not dead.
Oh.
Give me a death save.
Okay. So, okay. However, you feel like, things are a little bit more difficult now. As for the next 24 hours, your intelligence score is 3.
What? Oh no.
Oh, man.
So
For
you
some,
would,
that would be an improvement.
some people, it would. You also gain the following flaw, Sapphire. You have the disposition of a wild animal.
Now she's an animal?
Yep.
Yeah, the disposition of one.
The disposition of one.
As long as she don't start licking herself, that'd be fine.
Ah!
Like a cat?
Why did you have to say it? Thank you for that.
I
Oh,
stop
man.
on the ground and I start kind of like doing the leg clean,
Mm-hmm.
where one leg's in the air and kind of like me.
What is she doing? Yeah, that's not disturbing.
I'm also gonna
Witchlight.
kind of like I'm gonna try to bat at Echo.
Okay.
That's a strange mix
Chase
of,
the strobe lights that are still going on around your head.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deny it's a strange mix of disturbing, but also kind of arousing, depending on what mood you're in. Yeah, she's licking herself.
Oi!
Not what mood you're in, but sure.
I want to give you disadvantage on the next roll there, Deacon. Because that's just... No.
Yeah, I'm just saying, she's over there licking herself. I can't help but take a look.
Uh-huh.
You know, from a gentlemanly perspective.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. By the way, thank you, Belinda, for being the one I knew was going to end up with the fountain. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was there.
It was there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, with that... Thank you there, Mr. Ruffles.
Mr. Ruffles is like, I'm already like this though.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It was a debate whether it was going to be Sapphire or Mr. Ruffles that messed with the water.
I mean, it could still be Mr. Ruffles, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
In character, he doesn't realize what's going on.
It's true. So, what are you guys doing? What are the rest of you doing?
Watching.
Well, yeah. Creeper like a creeper there.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you doing, Oberon? What you gonna do, Oberon?
Go across the street,
Oh,
head
okay.
towards his ass.
Okay, so you head over to this axe in a stump over there. There's a gleaming great axe embedded in a withered tree stump near the bend in the stream. Looks like a really nice axe. It's a little big for you, though, but looks like a really nice axe. For somebody who, you know, used those type of weapons. Such as, you know, someone who could have a fairly decent strength score. What are you
Yeah.
wisdom saving there, Tor? On whether to play with the water?
On how overwhelmed and distracted Echo is getting, and if she's just gonna start chasing magic around.
Oh, well, that's fair. Why did you have advantage?
Wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
So wisdom save.
You
or
said
does it not
something
count for
about
that?
eating a banana again, so I'm just checking.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Eat a banana again.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're not overwhelmed yet, but you're amazed. You're that kid in the candy store, definitely. All right. So Oberon, oh good lord, Sapphire's gonna pounce you. Oh lord.
She
Okay.
doing the butt wiggle thing.
Totally doing the butt wiggle thing. Uh-huh.
Where?
All
There's
right.
like no joints.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Rennick, what are you doing? And Mr. Ruffles, what are you doing?
I'm scratching my ears with my feet.
Okay.
I'm standing there awestruck.
Okay. It's pretty awesome.
I'm popping a beer.
Okay.
Do I notice there's something wrong with Sapphire?
But where
and
did
do I
Deacon get
fix
his beer?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wait,
totally.
I can fix it.
I don't know. Can you fix it?
I don't
He's
know.
got a flask.
Give me a intelligence check, please. You know something's wrong. You don't know if you can fix it or not.
Because I have lesser restoration, but I don't know if that's gonna be.
It's time to pounce. What do I roll for pounce?
That
Is
is
it
a let's see. So that would just be a dexterity check because it would be unarmed. You know, you don't have proficiency with it, so yeah, just a dexterity check. I'm pretty sure. Oberon, what's your armor class?
My outcome is 15.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that does not work. There.
I have a obspiration though.
Ah, crap. No.
18.
Oh wow.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
can I make a perception check? Do I see this coming at this happen?
Yeah, do I see this?
Go ahead and give me perception checks, both of you.
Wouldn't I need a stealth check?
Yes,
Okay,
but
I was
also at disadvantage
Are
stealth
you
check.
trying to be stealth?
I mean, I am
Are
a
you
disadvantage. I was a disadvantage.
Yeah. You guys don't get a whole lot of warning, except that Sapphire steps in the water.
Oberon, I recognize that look in her eyes. Watch out.
See you.
Okay, so that goes from 14 to 19, correct?
15 to
Or
20.
15 to 20, okay. So, Sapphire, give me a acrobatics check, please. To see if you can make sure you pounce and not land on the freaking axe that is in the tree stump that's right there.
Ugh.
She just hit my seal. Like, she tried to hit me, then
Uh-huh.
hit my seal instead.
So you end up bouncing off of Oberon's shield and you land back in the water of the stream.
I just
Somehow
kinda
that
looking at
Sapphire, what What are you doing?
That feels very fitting.
Sapphire?
It does.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get up and go back up to him and kind of start sniffing him.
I had nothing on me. Go borrow someone else.
I'm gonna lick him. I'm gonna lick his ears.
With me? Gross, gross.
You just made Henry Crabgrass cry.
I know, right?
I'm gonna set out some of the more of them smoked fish I got for Sapphire.
Okay.
Clearly she's acting of the feline persuasion.
Okay. All right.
I mean, has Deacon followed me over here, or is he still all the way across the thing?
Oh, he. Hmm.
Yeah. He'll have,
Moved over a little bit. Yeah.
he recognizes the wiggle because that's what Whiskers has done. Before they pounce on something. So he'll set out some of that smoked fish.
Do I smell the smoked fish?
Give me a perception check.
Can you smell what Ragnarok's cooking?
Nope. You
Oh,
sure
can I get
can't.
some- I'm a little busy. I'm a little busy grooming somebody over here.
I don't need the grooming, please. Thank you.
I'm gonna throw a fish at her.
Okay.
Does it hit?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna. But go ahead and give me a dexterity check there, Deacon.
But I have the fighting style archery, so can I still add my +2 to throw this fish at her?
It's not using your bow and arrow to shoot unless you're gonna, attach the fish to the arrow. But I don't think that.
I use it to throw my knives.
Oh, that's true. You do use it to throw your knives. So sure.
Alright, hang on here. Let me,
So okay. Just roll me an attack with one of your knives then. Okay.
I'll throw a trout.
You're gonna throw a trout.
That barely hit. My armor cost 17.
Okay, so you take 1 point of trout damage, which is, like nothing. As you quite literally get slapped in the face by a trout.
Yeah, but it leaves like the slimy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
the fish slapping dance.
It is. Yeah.
I look at the trout. I sniff it.
'Kay.
I start biting it.
It's a smoked trout.
It is a smoked trout. All right. Rennick, you head over to this axe in the stump. It is a gorgeous axe.
Does Echo see magic? Do you see any magic, Echo?
It is a magic axe, yes.
That's the country for me.
It is a great axe, specifically.
Finland is the country where we play.
I'm gonna do my best sword in the stone impression.
Okay.
I like it.
Give me give me a strength check, please, to see if you can pull this axe out of the stump.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, looking at it, it's pretty well embedded in there. Okay. So you go to pull it out, and much like Sword and Stone, it seems to be pretty well wedged into this stump. But you sit there and you work at it, and eventually you do in fact get it out of the stump.
Huzzah!
You have the woodcutter's axe.
Ooh.
It is a +1 to attack and damage rolls made by this magic weapon. When you use this axe to make an attack against a plant, an ordinary plant, or a creature with the plant type, or a wooden object that isn't being worn or carried, the attack deals an extra 2d6 slashing damage on a hit.
You can kill
Wow.
plants. You could have killed dandelion.
You
Listen,
could.
I can kill plants. It's not that hard. It just has
Where
to be
was this
you.
when we needed it?
Wow.
All right. So, yes. So, you have a +1 great axe.
I high five over. Yay!
Hey,
Congratulations. I knew you'd do well. There is one more place I want to check out thanks to my friend that showed me the way to this statue. I'm quite curious, but also worried.
Yeah, there's a lot of spider webs over there. I'd be very concerned.
Yeah,
You want to go to the rose garden?
I mean, is this or go to here where...
I never promised you the rose garden, but I mean.
or I'm gonna go with Oberon.
I scraped off the mold off that one. Black old.
I know it was. Hey, I grew up with some old school country, so come on now. All right, so you head over to the rose garden. This fragrant rose garden is bordered by a bronze fence. The roses come in a variety of colors, with a few white and black specimens amongst them. Glistening spider webs cover the rose bushes.
Magic?
There is magic coming from around the statue, yes.
Not the flowers?
Not the flowers.
Are the spider webs frozen in time, or?
They don't look like they are blowing in the wind, no.
You cast Mage Hand and poke one.
Where's the answer? Somewhere over there.
Okay. So, you can poke one of the spider webs and it will move.
The web or the spider?
There is no spider.
Oh, okay. So it's not frozen.
Nope.
Gotta make it clear.
Does it smell good?
It does. Yep, it does smell very nice over here, in fact.
Did Echo let us know that the statue around it is magic?
So the statue itself is not magic, but there is magic coming from over on the statue.
Over on the statue?
But you will have to get closer to see what it is that is giving off that. Counting flowers on the wall that don't bother me at all, thank you. I appreciate
What
you.
the... Echo, wait!
Okay, Echo is headed into the rose garden.
Oh.
In the heart of the rose garden, coiled around the statue of a prancing satyr, holds a set of pipes to his lips, is a thorny vine with 5 roses growing out of it. One of each of the following colors: black, blue, green, red, and white. The statue itself is that of a satyr, and you're not quite sure if this was like a cast statue or a petrified figure. You're just not quite sure looking at it, but it's really pretty.
But what was the colors again? Black, blue, green,
Red and white.
red, and white. Thank you.
Yep. Very much the 5 chromatic colors. Yep. Black, blue, green, red, and white.
Just in case it's something important.
Can I
And
do an Arcana check to see if, or investigate to see if I can tell if it was a person or?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
can I look around to detect for spiders?
Sure. Are you going into the garden there, Oberon?
If I see Echo going there and worry for her safety, I may go there.
Okay,
Unless it's the spiders, I'll tap from the distance.
okay.
Please
it
no
was
spiders, please no
for
spiders,
the-
please no spiders.
for Echo's safety/sanity.
Okay. You do not see any spiders, Oberon. Just spider
Thank
webs.
goodness. Thank goodness. I will hop over the gate, not the gate fence, and join Echo to see you.
Okay.
Notice the word. She said you don't see any. She didn't say there weren't any there.
That's true.
Dear
Ah, no, come
Ragnarok,
on.
shush!
Oh God, help me!
Yes, there are spiders. I'm just saying.
Alright.
Maybe they rolled a
I
really
think I
high
can make
stealth
the
check.
web.
I mean, spiders are fairly stealthy.
They can be. Yes, they
Fair
can.
enough.
So, Echo, what are you doing with these roses that are there?
Do I get a distinct magic feeling from them, like aside from just the whole?
They are magical.
Eat them.
Eat them. You
But
get
like, do I get a sense of what kind or?
let's see. It doesn't it doesn't specifically say what like what kind, but you have a feeling that they might actually be because okay, so you don't get an aura necessarily around magical items like weapons and stuff telling you exactly what their specific, like what type of damage they do or whatever, unless it's
No, but I know the school
Yeah.
of magic, so a magic weapon would still show me the school or a magic item.
right. However, with this, you do get the feeling that that they represent a certain type of damage that you could get resistance to.
Oh, I'm gonna use Mage Hand and pick them.
Okay, so you pick all 5 of the roses. As soon as you pick the 5th rose, the vine that they were growing on withers and dies.
Not a good sign.
No.
But you now have 5 chromatic roses. 1 of each color.
Interesting.
Do you have Identify? Because, I mean, if you'd like to cast Identify, I could tell you what these roses are.
Sure don't.
Okay.
I'm going to do a counterattack to check, see if I get a close idea of what these
Okay.
roses can do.
Okay.
I think that does it.
Uh,
Our dice thinger's broken again.
dice thing's broken again. It's
no.
green, which says it's a natural 20.
Ooh.
But the dice on the screen say it's a 16.
That's mine.
Oh, that's yours. Okay.
The wrong color for Oberon.
Wrong. Well, I just wasn't really paying that much attention. All right.
That is the 95th natural 20 of the campaign.
Wow. All right. So, Oberon, you have not seen these before, but you have heard about them and read about them. That there are these roses that are magical, that when the rose is held, it gains a harmless visual effect as you end up getting resistance to the type of damage associated with the rose. So acid, lightning, poison, fire, and cold, depending on what color it is.
Like a dragon's breath.
It is.
basically.
They are exactly like the dragon's breath. If you would take more than 10 points of damage of that type from a single source, the rose will disintegrate and you take no damage instead.
Ooh, interesting.
Do they stack?
I mean,
They are
you
each.
can take it.
They are each their own type. So yes. As an action, you can also blow the petals from the rose to produce a 20-foot cone of that type that has a DC of a 15 con save, or take damage or half as much on a successful one. But using this property also destroys the rose. So, with that, you have the black chromatic that does acid. You've got the blue that does lightning. You have the green that does that issues a green gas, which is poison. You've got red, of course, that is fire. And you've got white that is frost. And once you get the roses off the vines, you notice that they are each specifically, like, you can tell which type they are for the fact of the black rose is dripping, like, looks like it is visibly dripping acid. The blue looks like it's crackling with lightning. The white seems like it's covered in frost. The red seems to be surrounded by fire, and the green looks like it has like it has its own little ozone layer of green gas.
Big cloud.
Uh-huh.
Big cloud.
Yeah, but like it is just around the actual roses, to no harm at all to you. But yeah. Let's see. Echo, give me a give me a I don't know.
I apparently asked a hard question.
You did. I don't I would say give me a intelligence check, please. So you looking at these, and from what Oberon tells you about them, you have a feeling that if you keep all of the roses on you, then you're going to be resistant to all of these things. Why would you share them? Because then you become resistant to all of the magic-y things. And then you can do all of this other magic-y stuff.
Fair.
So
I mean,
the
if
question
Echo wants to,
the question on the table was, does she share?
I mean, Echo's the one that picked them. I don't mind if you keep them all. I'm fine.
Yeah, so that was the question on the table, was does she share?
What do I roll?
I mean,
to see
is
if
that
I
really
share?
a question ever?
Well, I mean,
Magic?
Normally, I would share being, Tor but Echo is a little, yeah,
a little, yeah. That's a good way to put it.
likes magic a lot.
Echo is a little, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're all a little, yeah, sometimes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's dead.
It's true. All right. So with that, Oberon, the kicker with this rose garden having spider webs, you have no idea why there's spider webs. You do not see any spiders in here at all. And the spider webs do not feel like regular spider webs.
Huh? They're not?
Visible spider webs.
They are not regular spider webs.
Oh no! Do I have any kind of what creature it might be?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Possession?
So, as you're looking around, you also see that the dirt around the garden has been disturbed, And there's only one creature other than spiders that you know is very much part of the Feywild that does these things, that does that web as well as disturb the ground.
There's
Give me a nature check to see if you remember what it's called.
It's called Hellspawn. That's what it's called.
No, that one's the one that's in the
I'm gonna pop that. I'm gonna pop that.
the other dimension. The Sapphire.
Well, Sapphire keeps touching stuff. She may become Hellspawn. She's already an animal.
16. So is that
16. You.
I throw shade as I just touched all the things.
It's true. So you know that Ettercaps are part of the Feywild.
There.
Ettercaps.
Sound terrifying.
Do I know what those are?
Give me a
Given
nature
that
check.
this is my home. I have proficiency in nature?
Apparently, and also Cause is not here, so fair warning.
Ooh. Ooh. Isn't that the thing that we fought that, like, we,
Ooh,
befriended?
mother?
I don't
It looks like it has one big boob.
think so. Not in not in this story, no. But yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say at the farm, didn't we?
Yeah, that's a total different story. Yes. Yes. Yep. But you you guys know that these monstrosities do live in the Feywild.
Like how Echo has proficiency in nature and I don't, but I always somehow roll better on her when it comes to rememberifying.
It's the
Various
rememberifying
creatures.
part.
Right.
I have proficiency in history too, but
Uh-huh.
I'm a little distracted. I have shiny new things.
So
yes, I need flowers. And also, I'm getting out of here before.
Before we die.
that's fair.
Just gotta give her some chin scratches, she'll be fine.
I'll just.
Me or Sapphire?
So
Yes.
you do know that these creatures tend to prey on the small, tiny creatures that live in the Feywild.
Yep, that's over.
Uh-huh. And so, yeah, good plan, leaving.
But did he leave fast enough?
They do, because there's enough of them that have made enough noise over there that the Ettercaps don't seem to want to mess with them. It seems as if having more than just one person go over there of the small variety was a good idea.
I get the feeling that there are some creatures who came here after it all happened just for easy meals.
You're not wrong.
Like Dragonfly, why do I fly all around to get food? Here's a cloud of food. I'm just gonna live here now.
You're not wrong. Ettercaps were exactly the same. Yep. All right. So, with that, you guys leave the Rose Garden. Where would you like to go next? What would you like to do next?
I guess this,
I saw another statue in these.
Yes, in the two towers that had the trees in it, there were statues.
So is it like a stone, like a building tower, and then the roof has trees?
So,
There's no roof.
There's no roofs. They're towers without roofs.
Wait, but there's like a building
Yes.
underneath, and then
So,
is the building just built around the trees?
yes. It's like they made this tower, then they put a statue in the center of it, and then they planted a bunch of trees around the statue inside of the tower. And the trees have just been growing up. And there's no roof to the tower.
I'm confused by it's a tower, but it's not a tower.
It is a round building of walls with no roof.
So there's not like a room underneath
Nope.
that I would go into. It's just a ring of stone with a bunch of trees.
Yep.
Bunch of flowers.
Yep. Yeah, there's no actual room other than the room of trees. And you guys are freaking spoiled. This is the third treat time tonight. Dylan's like, yeah, and
Dylan is receiving his due.
he's like, and what, Mom? And what? This is a bad thing. How exactly? All right. Thank you, Uncle Ragnarok. All right.
Good thing you picked up more
Good
treats
thing
yesterday.
I picked up more treats yesterday. I know. Good thing. There you go, puppy. All right. So you're gonna head to the one that is down on the bottom of left-hand side of the screen. So
Oberon said there's another statue.
There is. There's a statue in each of the towers. All right. So you head over to this specific tower down here. The base of this tower is 10 feet higher than the garden floor. Thus, the reason it is considered a tower. It goes up 30 feet tall, has no roof. And it has on the stairs that hug the tower's outer wall, climb the 10 feet to unlocked double doors. So you can, in fact, open the doors. Give me a perception check, though, as you guys get to the door here, please.
Are the trees only 30 feet, or are they taller?
No, they are under the they are under the top of the thing. Okay. All right. So I assume that was a pup to your 9, Echo? Okay. So you see that there is a bronze plaque above the door that reads Envy in common. E-N-V-Y, Envy. All right.
Where's the statue?
So, you open the door? Okay. You open the door, and oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. You see that rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. And you see a hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands on the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. And as you step in, it says, "You can call us Envy." It is an iron lion.
Oh.
A lion?
It's a lion. Yep, it's exactly a lion.
Nice to meet you, Envy. Do you know anything about what's going on here and how everybody got
Look at how
frozen?
pretty is that artwork.
Very pretty.
It is so pretty.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It says, "Yes, we and our counterpart were created as a pair to protect the gardens from intruders in Zimbalina's absence."
Wait, did I hear that right? Her absence? So she's not here?
Well, our presence here means our mistress is gone, right? Where? We don't know.
Why
Wherever you left her.
saying we?
Their mother. I'm saying this out of character.
Wait. The other statue in the tower. Is that what you're talking about?
That is our counterpart, yes.
Oh.
Is the lion one person, or?
It is.
But it keeps saying we and our.
It does.
Is it the royal we?
Maybe. It is using the pronouns we and us. So Envy says, the palace receives visitors even in Zimbalina's absence. Guests are to remain in the garden pavilion, until Zimbalina decides to grant them an audience. It is not our responsibility to protect them. Of course.
So they can be eaten?
Well, I mean, if they venture out of where they're supposed to be.
Oh, joy. So much joy.
Deacon, did you go into this tower as well?
Yeah, I'll go with him just to make sure Echo don't get Spotify or anything.
So as you step in, Envy says, "We see you have found the crown of needles."
Alright.
Zimbalina created that crown as a key that the guests can use to reach certain areas of the palace in her absence. The crown has two forms. One of silver needles, the other of golden roses.
But how do you get to go from silver to gold?
It must be placed on the brow of the correct Iron Guardian. Which of us, Envy or Wrath, is the correct Guardian? We cannot say. Placing the crown on the incorrect Guardian banishes the Guardian to its demi-plane, along with the crown.
Oh, hell.
And no access to the castle. Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, well, hell, no, wait, I think I heard a folk tale about something like this before. Alright, how'd it go then? Alright, if you were your brother, which would you say is the one telling the truth? Oh, wait, hell, that ain't right. Wait, if you were your brother, which one would, no, damn it. Oh, there we go, let's see here. One of us tells on the truth,
Don't hurt yourself. Once the crown is transformed to its gold form, either guardian can wear it without being banished. Certain doors inside the palace can become unlocked or locked depending on which guardian wears the crown.
Right. Alright, well, in order to get further ahead in the castle, which one of your fellas have to wear this here crown?
We know not.
Oh, hell. Alright,
We know not how to turn it from silver to gold.
I think if we give it to Envy, it will turn into the roses because Envy, as opposed to Wrath, which is, more needle-like.
but what if that was what they thought we would think, so therefore we have to think the opposite of what we would think, therefore we have to go with Wrath?
I think we need to talk to Wrath first, then make our decision before just letting me do it.
Yeah, hey, Wrath, where were you when this crown was made?
Wrath is in the other tower.
I am
No.
Envy. Or we are Envy.
No. But if you were Wrath, where would you say this crown... Wait, I forget where I was going with this. Well, who would you say has to wear the crown then? Your best edge-of-my-fried guess.
We cannot say. We do not know. Just that we know that placing the crown on the incorrect guardian will banish them. So choose wisely. Use all clues that are available to you.
Hit me in the face with a wet mop, why don't you? Alright. I need one of them branded types to help figure this out. Elburn, do the thing. Divine the answer from these chicken bones. Or fish bones.
I'm going to listen to my advice and going to look for Wrath and see what they think first about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds about as good as anything else around here.
I also try to remember. I remember something that someone says that matches up to this about these two. I'm trying to remember who says it.
The lion or the heart must wear the crown, but which one should it weigh down?
Oh, that was it?
Mm-hmm. It was outside of the garden wall.
Okay. I'm gonna find Wrath. Where is it in that tower?
It
Like,
is in the other tower, yes.
and how high up is it?
So it also is the base of the tower is 10 feet higher than the garden floor. The double door is on a stone catwalk that connects it to the palace.
Wait, is directly connected to the palace?
Yep. So Echo can get up there. But yeah, the palace,
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
yes, you can fly.
Well, this is a waste of my ability, but I'll fly with Echo as well.
Okay.
I only have one more left, and I won't have this ability no more.
Okay. So, Echo, you see
Could I have just carried Oberon?
What?
Oh,
Could I have just carried Oberon and flew just to
Uh,
get him up the wall?
I mean, you could have, maybe.
I think you tried that before, and you had to make a straight check
You
on
do
that.
have to make a strength check.
I can try.
Okay. You can certainly try. Yeah? I would let you do that.
Woohoo!
Alright, so Oberon, save your thing.
Thanks, Echo, for the whip.
Alright,
No
so
problem. Anytime.
much like Envy's tower, Wrath's tower also has a bronze plaque above the door that bears the word Wrath in common. And as you enter into this tower, door is unlocked as well. You see that this one has a the tower is filled with hawthorns. And at the heart of the thicket is a heart seemingly made of iron stands atop a marble pedestal, pawing the ground angrily. Strewn around the pedestal are a dozen empty baskets. And as you step in, it says, "We are Wrath."
Nice to meet you. Are you looking for something?
Yes.
May I ask what you're looking for in that basket?
Picnic
You
basket.
must kneel before me. I demand your omniscience and kneel before me.
I will kneel, cause coward. I guess.
Do you kneel, Echo? She's thinking about it.
I don't think Echo would do it.
Do you do it, Echo?
I'll curtsy.
Not the same thing.
Well, it's close enough. It's a lady thing. It's a lady.
It's still showing respect and everything else.
Okay. It says, okay.
Oh, brother.
Deacon, how you get up here?
Huh? I'm the voice in the back of your head.
That's fair. Okay. So, as you, Oberon, are kneeling in front of Wrath, Echo, you curtsy. It says, Zimbalina made a crown for us to wear. And if you take the crown, we require a basket of berries picked from the palace garden.
So, who took the crown?
Like,
And
as a
brought you
trade, is this
berries?
how it turns silver? Not that I'm there, but you know.
So, in other words, if the berries is if the heart is wearing the crown and you want to go take it to put it on Lion, you have to give the heart a basket of berries in order to get them to relinquish the crown. But much like the lion said, Wrath will say, to transform the crown of needles to its gold form, it must be placed on the brow of the correct Iron Guardian. Which of us, Wrath or Envy, is the correct guardian? We cannot say. Beware, placing the crown on the incorrect guardian banishes the guardian to the demi-plane, along with the crown. Use every piece of information that you are given. Or choose wisely.
You're implying that we choose wisely? What?
I said or.
I mean, out of character theoretically.
I said or. Wrath didn't say or. I said or. Choose
Out of
wisely.
character theoretically, if this one's telling us how to get it back, wouldn't he be the right one?
It's just too bad you don't have a piece of information that would tell you which one it was.
So he doesn't give us any hints or
He
anything?
doesn't give you any more information as to which one it is than Envy did.
No.
But he
But
didn't tell us how to get it back, so I mean, he's being more forthcoming.
You didn't ask on the lion one.
But you did get a bit of his personality. He seems more as they keep saying the word we are, to be more commanding, more
Wrath is very much more commanding. Yes.
demand more respect, and why he deserves the crown more.
Well, and Envy, if we have something that they want, are they gonna betray us?
This is a palace of heart desires, right?
Yes, it is.
Who wants the crown more? Someone filled with envy wants the crown.
But somebody dealing with wrath might want power.
That is also true. Wait, how am I hearing this right now?
It is the
She's
voice
the other
of
voice in the.
voice in the back of your head.
Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy now.
Sapphire's intelligence is currently in your head since it's not in her own head.
It's true.
Oh God, help me.
He's getting kind of cramped here in Oburn's head.
What
Oburn,
was
do
that
you have a bigger head? Like, can you just
Sorry.
expand your head a little bit?
Sorry, your elbow's in my ribs.
Yeah, you didn't need those ribs anyway. I mean,
will.
do any of us like remember reading anything about Wrath and Envy? Not Sapphire, but does anybody else remember reading anything about Wrath and Envy? Like any folk tales or that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a good
Carney
question.
Toes.
All that free time I spend reading.
Yes, all that free time you spent reading.
Like a boring grown up.
Hey,
No,
tales
that
around
didn't happen.
tales around the campfire at the carnival and such.
Give me
Oh.
a history check, please. Everybody,
Can also add about
Including
the
Sapphire?
people.
including Sapphire, because why not Sapphire?
What the hell is happening?
Okay, so question.
Uh-huh.
History is intelligence. My intelligence is currently 3.
Uh-huh. It's a -4 to your intelligence.
Okay, so then whatever I roll, just take another 3 off. Okay, because I already have
No,
a 2.
it's already, I already changed it.
Oh, wait, what? No, it says...
Why?
It's not... I don't
Hold
know.
on.
You changed my constitution. Oh, no, you didn't change it. Oh, you
It's
did.
correct. It's correct.
It's
Just
correct.
Oh, no.
showing it wrong.
It's because I have proficiency in history.
Uh-huh.
Hell. I caught the echo.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I'm going.
I want to point out that Sapphire, with an intelligence of 3, did better than Deacon.
You know, cats have a lot of stuff going on in their mind, okay? I just can't communicate it.
Matter of fact, it's been a rather stressful journey through this garden. I'm thinking about fishing.
That's fair.
Ashy
I'm
just
just over here
sighed
relaxing
when
on
you
a
said
stump
that,
over here,
Belinda.
you know, it's a good time for me.
Your intelligence of 3 gives you more than a -1 and be less. I mean, you'd be less than that.
That's true. It's true. Had you not had proficiency.
-1.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah. Alright. So,
I want to ask Wrath if they want the crown and do they want power?
we always want power. We always want the crown.
Power.
So, Mr. Ruffles and Oberon, Mr. Ruffles,
Mm-hmm.
you don't remember hearing any stories from the carnival about wrath and envy?
Right.
Oberon, I mean, you read books about wrath and envy. That's, obvious. Those are very big stereotype things that stories are made of. However, both of you remember hearing Deacon saying something when the crown was given to him.
He doesn't remember what he said.
Deacon doesn't remember, but the two of you remember hearing Deacon say that there was a voice when he was given the crown.
Oh, yes.
Is that weird one, the end of Ever After or something?
Uh-huh. The beginning,
The beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the final every moment, the first in history.
Yep.
The first in
Deacon,
history.
you can totally go fishing in the pond. It's not going to be as satisfying as all of the other fishing ever, because the fish that you actually would catch are kind of frozen in the pond.
Sad.
But you can totally go fishing in the pond. So, yes, that is exactly what the two of you will remember with that history check. Was the phrase that was told to Deacon when the crown was given to him from the pond. The beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, and the first in history. And I want to point out, I love the fact that I've run this part on 2 tables, and both tables do not Cindy was at neither one of them. And Cindy loves this part of D&D with the puzzly crap.
What's the I missed the first part. The beginning of what?
The beginning of whenever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the finale of every moment, and the first in history.
The first in history.
Okay.
So either Andy comes first or the Rap King first.
Happily?
No.
Or, hold on.
The beginning of whatever, the end of ever after, the start of an age, the final
Well, it's
of every moment, and the first in history.
guys.
H. It's rap. It's rap,
rap.
except it doesn't have the W. It's rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the beginning
End of ever afters are.
you. Rap.
Yeah, it's wrath minus an R, minus a W.
No, the beginning of whenever.
The beginning of whenever is the W.
Oh, I missed that part. But yeah, so yeah, it's
Yeah,
rap.
it's kind of hidden there by her name. She was hiding
There's
from
no
us.
R.
The end
Whenever.
of ever after.
Sure,
we
is
gotta give it to-
R.
We gotta give it to wrath.
Start of age is A, the finale of moment is T, and the first in history is H. Rap.
Guys,
You
the
guys
two
are
people
totally
below-
yelling this over the
I just see hearing this in my head, am I?
No, No, you're yelling this over the thing.
I mean,
We are.
Sapphire isn't,
No.
but
You and Mr. Ruffles.
yeah, Mr. Ruffles is doing the yelling. I figured it out, like, out of character, in character. I'm like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
He can get his own crown. I never get a crown. It's mine.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not Envy?
No, I'm deserving. After I done spent all them years shoveling and carrying on, never once did that old deacon ever get chosen to be the monarch. I turned to wear a crown.
Maybe Oberon should give him his crown, just to shut him up.
Do I still
Nope.
wear my crown?
Nope.
It's been long gone by now.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
he can
I had to
talk
give
well.
it back to the carnival.
Yeah, there's only one crown at the carnival.
Well, but I thought that's what he was wearing, and that's why people knew he was a monarch when we were around here.
Nope.
No, I had,
Well, I keep telling them.
They also, if they are fey creatures, they know.
Hey. Are we gonna have to fight Deacon for the crown because he won't give it to us?
I
Hey,
mean,
Tom.
you're
Let's do that.
Susan,
Mm,
I'm going to have to do the old-fashioned, Freya does not get it, but hopefully character gets it.
okay.
I'm going to do enhanced ability
Mm-hmm.
and pit boss cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Foss, help me out here. Cause the player has no idea how to solve this wild.
Well, no.
Screwed it up.
You and Mr. Ruffles solved the riddle. The correct answer is wrath.
Yeah.
Wait, I have it right?
Yeah.
The Deacon problem.
Yeah.
The Deacon problem.
The current problem is the Deacon problem. Deacon has the crown and doesn't want to give it back.
Okay, so new detention. How the trick did it?
I'm gonna druid craft a thorny crown.
Okay. Okay.
And try and make it appealing to Deacon.
Okay.
What I know about him.
All right. So, how do you make it appealing to Deacon?
I don't know, just make it badass.
Okay.
Extra. I don't know, try and work
You
a
say
knife
badass?
motif into it.
She did say badass. Yes.
Oh, I just said that ass, and I was like, wait, what?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Mm,
Alright. So, Deacon,
Right?
Echo makes you a crown. Druid crafts you a crown.
What's it made out of?
Druid crafty
Thorns.
stuff.
How very descriptive.
Pretty like silver colored thorns.
It looks very similar to the one that you're wearing. However, it also, if you look very closely, the thorns actually look like small daggers.
That's kind of metal.
I mean, it looks kind of metal. They're silver.
Can you George craft silver though?
They're silver colored.
Okay.
Yeah, they're silver colored.
This ain't one of them cheap things that's gonna turn my skin green, is it? Leave a
No.
mark or rust.
And do you want it to?
How would I want it to?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about the inflection in my voice. I'm trying to actively avoid turning my skin green.
Are you though?
Well, it's not gonna turn you any colors. It's just gonna recognize your
Now you're questioning.
long years of service and duty to the carnival and try to make up for what the ungrateful owners won't do.
Alright, but I want a day off too.
No problem.
Alright, I'll take off my hat and put on Echo's crown and see how it fits.
It'll fit around your hat too.
It is perfectly sized around for the brim of your hat. To
Yeah,
make it be a band on your hat.
Well, how does it look?
Gorgeous.
It does.
She just saying that to say it?
Nope.
All right, then. Well, I guess I'll give this other one back. Or give it to that Wrath feller. I ain't bowing though, I'll tell you that right now.
I will bow and give it to him.
Okay, so Echo, you fly the other one back up to Oberon. And Oberon, do you put it on the brow of Wrath?
He does not back me away.
He
Yes,
does
I
not?
will. Okay.
Okay, you place it on the brow of Wrath, and it transforms into a gold crown of roses.
Oh, thank goodness. Yes.
And with
Or-
that, all doors that have the deer emblem are now currently unlocked.
Oh.
Or for the purposes of this, all heart-marked doors. They're deer doors. Yes. And that would be, just for reference, the deer that is down here in the bottom corner of the map.
Is this a deer door as well, or a
The
different
very
door?
front door is a deer door. Oh, that one is not. There is no symbol on this one. Not all doors in the palace actually have symbols on them. Only some of them do.
Okay, I guess we can get in through there. Huh?
You can get in through where you are right here. You can totally get in there.
Alright.
Or you can go back down and join the rest of your party and go through this door.
So we join the party, Echo? And explore together?
I mean, does Roth come with
Probably.
us?
No, he does not.
I thought he was. I'm so confused.
So,
Well, I
pretty
thought he liked.
much what it amounts to is if the crown is on Wrath, all deer doors are open. If the crown is on Envy, all lion doors are open.
So the door will open either way, just different.
Well, some doors are lions, some doors are deer, some doors don't have anything. Because why would that not be the case?
The Feywild is just destroying my brain, Susan.
Well,
Maybe there's another poem somewhere with another crown.
Do
No.
we able to search around to find another crown,
there
Susan?
is not. There is only one crown.
I
That's
say,
what the voice in the sky wants you to think.
That is what the voice in the sky wants you to think. It's true.
I say we turn this place upside down for another crown.
Okay. Or we could, take a break and be back in a couple of minutes.
Does a 15 turn this place upside down?
It does not.
Darn.
Does a 15 turn Mr.
You tried.
Ruffles up?
The 15 does turn Mr. Ruffles upside down, though.
Yeah.
Mhm. And as far as Mr. Ruffles is concerned, the world is upside down.
Fair.
But you don't see another crown. Except the one on
World
Deacon's head.
turned upside.
Ain't getting that one.
Nope. Alright, so why don't we go ahead, it is 8 o'clock, why don't we go ahead and take a very quick break, and we will be back here in just a few minutes to venture actually into the palace. So we will be right back. and welcome on back to the MS Adventurers Tavern. Our adventurers are getting ready to venture into the Palace of the Heart's Desire and get out of the garden of the Palace of the Heart's Desire. So, just for reference, there are 3 doors that leave the garden for the entry into the palace. There is the one that led from Wrath, which was the one that was up here. There is the one right here that has the deer head on it. And then there is another door over here, just for reference. So, when we left off, it was, I believe, decided you guys wanted to go back down to your party members, I assume?
Yeah, go. Yeah, because everyone be together.
I mean, you can split the party if you want to.
No. I'm not trying to make that mistake again. Not with Oborn. Oborn's a squishy wizard, so no.
Okay. I'm sure that having a split party with Sapphire having an intelligence of 3, nothing bad would happen.
Especially I find out it's going to be 24 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what door would you like to go through? You know that the deer is unlocked.
Go to
So,
the
just
front
for
door.
reference.
Mhm.
You want to go to the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait. Does the people notice us when we try to go in?
The people from the
table and
the
stuff.
table,
like that.
they're back to arguing about something else.
Okay. I'll just keep on going. Hopefully.
So Mason and Deacon will kind of hang back a little bit, just for story purposes for right now.
Gotcha.
Because Deacon had to go.
Because Deacon had to go, and Mason is not with us today. So you guys can go ahead and open up this door, and it leads you to a hall of stars. The walls of this hall are illustrated with painted panels depicting a starry sky. We'll do that. The paintings show what a viewer would see while looking out through a set of windows into a clear, moonless night. You see that there are a total of 5 sets of double doors within this hallway. The one you came through, 2 directly, or 2 across the hall, and then 1 on each end.
Is the stars the constellations of the Feywild or of the material plane?
They are, the Feywild constellations.
Does it seem like it would be a place that we could be here that would look out? Like, is it a view from one of the windows in this palace?
Maybe. It doesn't specifically, like, it's a little hard to know if that's the case. But you do know that, the panels don't seem like there's anything super particular about them, other than the fact that this is the hall where you can study your constellations. No magic.
But I do love the look of it. It's real
It's
lovely.
very pretty. Yep. So the question is, where do you want to go?
Do any of the doors have the heart on them?
They do not.
Lion?
They do not.
It's the hallway of unmarked doors.
It is the hallway of unmarked doors.
And
What?
and stuff.
And stars, yes. Yep.
So what do you say? These doors or the ones at the end? I asked in the group. Where shall we go?
I don't know. I don't know that I know exactly where, like, we were supposed to find stuff or anything.
I'll poke my head through the door.
Which door would you like to go?
I can
assume you
listen
guys are
here.
kind of in the hallway at this point.
Yeah, we're in the hallway.
Yeah.
We're in the hallway. Just want to know which doors should we go in first. That's the general thing.
The doors, the doors.
The doorest of doors?
Left. Always go left.
So this door, I go?
Sure,
I
let's
don't
head that
know.
way.
It's come up a lot recently.
Okay. Alright. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. No. Kidding. Don't go that way. Don't go to that door. Alright, so you head to
way.
the left. And you see that this opens up to a seems to be a circle room with the walls of this circular chamber are decorated with sculpted reliefs depicting humans and demons partaking in grotesque revels. The spiral staircase with a golden handrail is in the middle of the room. Yeah. You also see that there is a staircase that seems to lead upwards from not just the staircase itself in the center, but up over here as well.
Wait, what? What?
What are we doing?
What?
Where are we going?
To find the hag, I think, or something around here.
Wait,
Oh,
I thought
that
we were
thing.
hags.
I thought we were finding the Jabberwocky.
We're either finding the Jabberwocky or
Oh,
we also need to free Zimbalina.
Ooh, Zimbalina. That's right.
But I mean, we'll probably find the Jabberwocky or something.
Ooh, fun.
What's in this door?
Okay. So you you end up opening that door, and
Oh, we're gonna open the door? Okay.
okay. The thing that you immediately see as you open up the door is a what is the word I'm looking for? Is a stone balcony. But the thing that is even more noticeable than the stone balcony is the lightning storm that is going on just outside of the stone balcony.
Really?
Mhm.
Really? More lightning?
More lightning.
No. No, it's not there.
More lightning. As you hear all of the lightning strikes and storms, and you see that there is it is just a ginormous courtyard that is open to the twilight sky. There's no visible floor. Instead, a vortex of dark clouds churn below. There is a marble tower, however, rising from the maelstrom, encircled by 7 turrets. 4 stone staircases seem to extend from the outer areas of the palace to the tower, each one part of a buttress that spans the void and stabilizes the tower. But yeah, there is one heck of a storm going on. And you can, in fact, look out and see that to your right is another of the stone balconies, which makes you assume that that is where that set of doors goes as well. But it seems, you very much see that this is a storm that goes to somewhere. I'm not quite sure exactly where, but to somewhere. There's a storm to nowhere. No, but it does not seem like there is a floor to be seen. And the vortex itself seems to churn below the central spire.
Does it remind me of what we saw in the last Tag's house? That kind of...
Not exactly, no.
There's none of those devices that I can see?
None of those devices, no. Nope. None of the lightning devices. Nope. There is not.
Can I check to see if I know anything about this place being from the Feywild? Like, did I hear stories about it?
Sure.
I'll try to join Echo.
Okay.
Or I'll do my own history for my books.
Sure.
No?
Okay. Okay. All right. So you don't know a whole lot of about it. However, you do know that there is some strange, going ons in the Feywild, but you've never been to Prismere before. And just from what you have kind of learned from the followers of Zimbalina, that they created this area as theirs. So there's not a whole lot of information that you have actually acquired about what was inside of the palace.
Like, I'm looking for, like, if it is well known that there is a storm in here all the time, or if that's a new and bad thing. I mean,
You
it's
have
bad.
no idea.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. No, none of the followers that were here already, no, none of them have been into the palace. And yeah, no, no idea.
It looks like we're gonna have to go around somehow.
Oh.
Probably up and around. Seeing as there's stairs.
There are lots of stairs. Yep, there is lots of stairs in this palace. And you, from the outside, you saw that there was multiple levels to this palace. Just to, I think I showed this picture. This is the outside of the palace.
That's pretty.
It is very pretty. So currently, you guys just went in this front gate of the palace itself, and it is that central tower that you see in the middle of the picture. It is that is what you're seeing, that below that, in that central section of the building, is a storm. You also see that this one tower on the right-hand side of the picture has been pushed up by vines and is floating above the building, above the main part of the building.
Is that where we went, or that's different?
That is a
Okay.
different section. In the very front of the garden picture is where that is where Envy is, and then there's another one over just off of the picture. So, but yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea as to, you know, you guys are currently on the ground level. There's 2 levels to the main structure, plus the tower in the center keeps going up. 3 more levels. What was that?
Thunder. Bam, 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 thunder.
Right?
Sorry.
Exactly.
Mr. Ruffles likes to sing.
As you should, Mr. Ruffles,
Awesome.
as you should.
As you should.
All right. So that is where you find yourselves. Where would you like to go from here? So you've got a couple of different directions at this point. You've got through the doors and up the spiral staircase, through the doors and up the other staircase that will take you over the storm, or through the other set of doors at the other end of the hallway.
I want to peek in and see if that's where the other thing connected, right? The Wrath Garden connected through
Okay.
that side.
Okay.
Oh,
So you go through here, and much like the other side, it is just a spiral staircase and go up in the center.
Okay, I kind of figured that.
Mm-hmm. It does not,
this
however,
room-
lead you to where the Wrath went. No.
That was going to be my next question.
No, it does not.
Okay, so then I'll go back and say it's the same over here.
Okay. So the question is, which direction do you want to go?
I'm gonna go and go to these stairs here and see what I can see.
Okay. So you head up to go up the stairs that will lead you up that the straight staircase that's right there. Okay, not the spiral staircase. Got it.
No.
Okay.
going this way? Okay.
Okay. So, all right, that will take you, as a matter of fact, to another page of the map.
Oh.
I know, right?
Do we hear the map like turning or something? Or
You totally do.
no.
All right. So, when it loads, we will get you onto this map. All right. But Echo, as you follow it, the set of stairs upwards, it leads you to a let's see here. Let me scroll. Hold on. Okay. This set of stairs leads you to a chamber that is empty. A short staircase, however, seems to lead you up a little bit further if you would like to continue going upwards.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. All right. And it leads you to another room. This second room, however, you see that there is a pedestal in the middle of this room. A pedestal of living vines, it looks like, with a black coffer sitting on top of it. An enameled black coffer rests on the pedestal of living vines in the middle of the room.
Ooh.
Coffer. You do get a sense of magic from it, yes.
All the magic.
There is an aura of conjuration magic around whatever is in the coffer.
I'm gonna mage hand and open it.
Okay. You open it up and you see a plum-sized jewel made of lustrous black crystal inside. It is very pretty.
Is it magical?
It is magical, and it is where the conjuration magic is coming from.
Can I figure out how to use it or more info somehow?
If you have an identify spell, you would be able to do that. You do not have identify, so yeah.
Like, would I even recognize what the type of gem it was, or just?
It's just a very, very pretty black crystal.
Purdy.
Huh?
Purdy.
Purdy, yep.
Crap, I was gonna ask Sapphire, but she's not.
I mean,
Her
she
best
is
self at the moment.
Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so you are up here.
Well, she's made of stone.
She is made of stone, yes.
Don't all stones know each other?
No?
We learned nothing else from Campaign 2 of Critical Role. No, they
Question
don't.
mark?
Right. Alright, Mr. Ruffles. And Rennick. Okay. So with that, anybody else want to go up with Echo, or did they go up by themselves into this room?
I'm just looking at the shiny.
You are
It's big.
totally looking at the shiny.
I'll go up too.
Okay.
I might as well go up as well to see not we echo behind.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So you guys see this plum-sized black crystal sitting in the coffer that is on the top of living vines. What would you guys like to do? This is when having identify would be super duper helpful.
You keep on saying that, but I don't have the
Yeah,
spell.
well, Saturday or Monday, I got us covered, but not tonight.
I know. It
Even
would
if I
be
did have-
super duper helpful.
I'm like, even if I did have the spell, I wouldn't be able to pick it up right now.
I know.
I can I do another arcana and try to guess from my books, see what this is about.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Or nature to see if it's a natural stone.
It is a natural stone, but there is the magic that is cast on it is what you don't understand.
Can I tap into my preternatural ability to know what everything is?
Totally, Mr. Ruffles. Perfect. Thank you.
Oh no.
Perfect.
That's what I was hoping for.
That is exactly what I was hoping for too. Alright. So, you know all of the things ever, Mr. Ruffles. All of them.
Everything.
I could have told you that.
Yes. Yeah, so, let's see here. Well, I mean, if there is any other way for you to learn what the... So it says, identify spell or other type of magic that would allow you to reveal what it does. So I would say the two of you give me Arcana checks, but the DC is going to be quite high. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, even though Mr. Ruffles has told you all about all of the things, you have no idea.
It's a black enamel coffer, guys.
Yes,
Anybody could see that.
Can I pop to try again?
you can. Unfortunately, you do not know what it does. But it seems important.
What was the coffer made out of?
It is an enameled black coffer. And the
So it's
jewel
not like,
is a black crystal.
but it's not like gonna be like super heavy, right?
No.
All right, I'm gonna stick it in my bag, my regular bag, not the bag of holding.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Just
do you
in
want to
case
touch the stone? You can. I like your rolls.
I touch it.
You touch it. Give me a insight check, please.
Ooh, I want to assist with that. I'm really good at that.
Do you want to touch it
Ashley
too?
just woke up and looked at me like, "Don't."
Yes, I'll touch it too.
Okay, you touch it too. All right, give me an
At
insight
the
check.
same time.
Yes, totally.
I suck. Woohoo! Mr. Ruffles does know everything.
Okay, so Echo, you reach out to touch this jewel, and Mr. Ruffles kind of grabs it from you. Mr. Ruffles, you know that you get the feeling that this jewel is Zimbalina's crystallized desire to know what her enemies are plotting.
I think this is, you know, that lady that we're looking for? It's her crystallized desire to know what her enemies are looking for? Is that what it is?
Plotting, yep. So
Plotting. But they're plotting.
So you have a feeling, knowing that considering that the aura of conjuration magic, that this stone may summon something that would help with that situation. Not sure what it would summon, but that it would probably summon something that would allow her to find out what her enemies are plotting.
Ooh, fancy.
If we eat this, we'll know what her enemies are plotting. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Maybe.
not eat it,
Don't
but
eat
it might help somehow. I think it's lick it.
Yes. Totally.
Something like that.
Something like that. Alright. Okay.
Do I get the feeling that I can, number one, use it, and number two, would it show me Zimbalina's enemies or my own?
So yes, you could use it if you knew how to activate it. And second part of that, you're not sure if it would be her enemies or your own.
Can I try and figure out how to turn it on?
Sure. Well, actually, that would have been the Arcana check that you guys already previously rolled.
But that was just to see what it was.
That is part of the see what it was to figure out how to turn it on as well.
You are enjoying none of us having identified so much.
It is something that I don't get to enjoy very often because you guys usually pick up, detect magic, identify, dispel magic, counterspell, all of those spells.
Nyx didn't pick up comprehend languages to like level 20.
I know. Alright.
Do I get the feeling that if I put it in the bag of holding, the world is going to end?
It will not end.
Okay, then I'm going to put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Inside the coffer or it's just separate?
Well, I don't know if Mr. Ruffles wants to keep it. I'll give him the coffer if he wants it. I'll hold
Mr.
it,
Ruffles,
or-
do you want the black crystal that goes with the coffer?
Isn't it important?
It might be.
I think we should keep it.
Yeah, but do you want to hang? Wait a second. Would I even offer?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You just did. Unless we do rewrite.
Well, to be fair, Mr. Ruffles has it right now, so
Yeah. I can take that off your hands if you want.
I'm gonna lick it to see if I can tell what it is.
okay, you lick it. It is
I
a
have a long
black
tongue.
crystal.
Most bunnies do. Tastes just like a black crystal. Mm-hmm. Here, you can have it. I hand the slobbery gem to you.
It is a slobbery gem.
I tell my mage hand I'm gonna grab it with mage hand and then put it in the box.
Okay, and then you put the box into
Well, I'll dry it off on my cloak a little bit and then I'll,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can put that you have a black crystal. Okay.
A slobbery black crystal.
A slightly.
I fix.
She did. She fixed the slobbery part. All right.
I can press the digit.
Prestidigitate it to make it less slobbery. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you can do that. All right. So then with that, there is nothing else within the room, nor is there any directions, like doorways or anything else that.
Dead end.
Pretty
basically.
much, you have one choice, and that is to go back downstairs. So you head back downstairs.
Oh.
I know,
Again?
but you get to go other places.
Are there other places to go?
There are.
Not with tasty black gem.
No, but you might find other tasty gems.
Did we go down this stair?
You did not
Or
go
up?
up those. No, you did not.
Do we want to go up this stair? It's right here.
I mean,
Point. Unless
It
we
is
want to go.
It's inviting. Wait, I hear something. Come up here. We're your friends. Lots of carrots up here.
That's offensive to Herringon.
I am a Herringon.
I know.
I go up to Mr. Ruffles, I sniff him, and I lick his ear.
Okay.
What did you do?
I
I
sniff,
realize you didn't polymorph into a cat. You're just.
I
You
sniff you.
polymorphed me into a pet?
I was telling her she didn't polymorph into a cat, so. Yeah,
Oh.
but apparently she really, really did. That's who she is now.
I'm just cat-like. Can confirm.
That's fair. Alright.
Alright, well, if we can go up these stairs then. That's fine.
Okay. So you head up the stairs. Okay. So with that, we will get you. This is when we get to play bounce back and forth on the maps, because that makes
Yay!
so much sense. Okay, so you guys come up.
Your favorite thing to do.
It's my favorite thing to do. Yes. Alright. So the lot of you, alright, we're gonna put this on the map there. There we go. Head up the stairs here, and, so the spiral staircase ascends up 30 feet to, this part of the area, and, you see that, there is a double door that leads you to a stone balcony that looks out on the garden. This is a very disappointing staircase.
There are no carrots up here.
There are none.
That's good because I don't really care for carrots.
Does it look the same as when we were down there, or?
It does. It does, in fact, look the same. So, yes. But yes, very disappointingly that's all that's up here. There are
Wait.
no other doors.
What's up here? Oh, just this balcony right
Just the
here?
balcony. Yep. Just the balcony.
But we got a nice view from up here.
You did. It is very
That's
pretty.
something. That's
I'm gonna
something.
go to the other.
So
There
you
was-
head. What? Do you go to the other stairway and head upwards? Do you take the spiral staircase or the straight staircase first?
I'll do the spiral staircase.
Okay, spiral staircase it is.
Yes.
I accidentally clicked out of Roll20.
Oh, oops. All right. So, spiral staircase.
Ah, where'd it go?
All right. Spiral staircase. Okay. Much like the other spiral staircase, there is the pathway to. I was not supposed to uncover that yet. There is the view to the garden. So you guys are over there now.
Okay, kind of what I figured.
I figured that you figured that, yes. I assume you go back downstairs and head up the other set of stairs?
Yep.
Okay. All right. You do so, and it also leads you to another one of the tower areas. This one specifically, let's see here. That would be. This one happens to have a single room. And when you reach this area, you see that there is a. It is a black pedestal with a white. Let's see. It is a enameled white coffer sitting on top of it.
Open it.
You open it, and there is a plum-sized jewel made of translucent white crystal
Ooh.
inside. Do you grab it? Okay, so go ahead and give me an insight check. There, Echo. It is plum-sized as well, so it is exactly the same size as the other one. The jewel itself is warm to the touch. However, you have no idea what it's supposed to represent. Do you hand it to Mr. Ruffles? You hand it to Mr. Ruffles. Okay, good plan there.
Is it conjuration magic?
It is conjuration magic as well, yes. Mr. Ruffles, have you made it back into Roll20?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me an insight check as Echo will hand you this white, white translucent crystal.
Okay, we'll see what happens. Oh,
Okay.
pretty good.
So you know that this gem is Zimbalina's crystallized desire to show kindness to the destitute and unfortunate.
Huh?
To show kindness
To the
To the
destitute and unfortunate. Because that makes a bunch of sense.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's what nobles are supposed to do.
I know, but, see what their enemies are hiding and then find out, show kindness to the destitute and unfortunate.
Well, they're not her enemies, so it's fine.
It's true.
Oh, bless her, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless her,
Does
please.
the
So
room go anywhere else?
I assume that you probably take that one as well.
I mean,
I mean, it's true.
not like in a mean way.
Okay. All right. So you go ahead and can put into your stuff a white crystal in a enameled white coffer. All right. So with that, you head back downstairs, and all right, that get these parts right here. Those go upstairs. All right. So with that, that is the extent of the doors that you can currently see.
Oh. Did we go down these stairs?
You went up those stairs and you found another balcony that overlooked the garden.
Nice.
So do we have to would you have to switch the crown?
No, there is another door.
Oh.
Right here. But I believe that is a really great place to leave off for today.
True.
So, with that, we make our way back to the title screen over here. So, thank you so much for everybody hanging out with us tonight. I hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend and joins us for our Strixhaven, Strix7 College of Chaos adventure tomorrow night. And if not, pick up our Candlekeep Mystery continuation adventure on Monday. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and see. Why don't we actually go ahead and raid out tonight, since we have a little bit of time. But thank you so much for hanging out with us here at DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure really is always on the menu. We hope that that you have a wonderful weekend, and we hope to see you around here sometime soon. But we are going to go ahead and raid over to the Mother of Jedi, because she is making one of Tori's favorite food groups, and that would be the spaghetti and meatballs food group.
Ooh,
pasta. Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go ahead and...
Not gonna lie, I almost had us, hit a turn and go to Olive Garden the other day.
Alright. Well, then let's go ahead and raid over to the Mother of Jedi. So, until
My
next
desire
time,
for pancakes.
thank you so much for hanging out here at the tavern. We hope to see you next time.